Hi guys, this is Ranjit, and in this video let's do the unboxing and have a first look at this Vivo V20 Pro, which is a 5G smartphone. And as you can see the box, if I just move around here, we have this pattern. So it looks pretty interesting. I hope the camera is able to capture it. And it says that it is having 5G, and I'm happy to say that it has quite a few bands of 5G that are supported on this, and that's actually really important. And if you look at this one here at the back, it talks about the front-facing camera. It's a dual front-facing camera, 44+8. And it says it's ultra slim, and the back actually has a triple camera setup. The main camera is a 64 megapixel, that's a Samsung G11 sensor, and it's powered by the Snapdragon 765, that is 5G capable. And guys, this is a review on it, so I don't know the pricing. They have marked it out, but from what rumors I'm hearing, the pricing is going to be about 30,000. That's what I've heard. What I'll do is, when I know the exact pricing, I'll add that information in the description, and I believe this will be available online via Amazon as well as Flipkart. So let's just quickly open this up and have a look at this one. So let's just open this up now, and the box is actually pretty big. So yeah, this just comes out like this and says V20 Pro. So looks like we have a case. So yes, we have a transparent case in the box. Nice that they have given this, because again, some vendors are simply not giving this. And we get a bunch of again SIM card. So we have a SIM card ejector tool over here, and product technical specifications and all these things. I'll just keep this to the side for now, and even this. So let's look at the device. And the first impressions, the device feels to be actually slim. Let's just open this up. Let me just slide it here. It just comes out, and a very gradient kind of a color. It's like, looks very different from one angle, other angle when the light falls on this one. Looks actually pretty sleek. Another thing is that the back is actually glass on this one. The back is Gorilla Glass 5, whereas the front glass is actually Scott Sensational Glass, and we have a dual camera even for the front. So let's just keep this. So more paperwork, and we get a USB adapter, OTG, because again, no 3.5mm headphone jack. But at least I'm glad they are giving this adapter, because again, many vendors are simply not giving that. So you can attach this, headphones. So let's just put that. And this is the Vivo Flash Charge 2, and this is supposed to be a 33-watt fast charger. So let's just keep these things to the side for now, and let's actually look at this device itself. And I have to say, the device feels very light to hold. And let me actually give you a physical overview. Here, if you see, we have a secondary noise cancellation microphone, and here we have the volume rocker, power on off button, bottom vent for the speaker, Type-C port. Your SIM tray is over here at the bottom. Guys, that will be dual SIM. And by the way, guys, it comes with 128 gigabytes of storage and 8 gigabytes of RAM. So let's just remove this. So dummy SIM was there, so you can put one nano SIM here, one nano SIM over here. I'll just remove the dummy SIM. But let's just put this back. And here on this end, surprisingly, no buttons or anything, so that's interesting. And back again, it says Vivo 5G, and again that and the camera setup is interesting. The main camera, 64 megapixel, is here at the top, and we have the two other cameras on this side. That's the 8 megapixel ultra wide and 2 megapixel, that's for depth. Front facing, we have again dual camera, as I've told you. Primary is 44, then even have an 8 megapixel, that's ultra wide also. Again, Vivo, it's a Vivo phone, so camera centric smartphone. So let's do one thing. Let's just power this on. I hope it has some charge. And guys, by the time it actually boots up and I set it up, here is a configuration overview. This Vivo V20 Pro is having a 6.44-inch AMOLED Full HD Plus screen, and it's powered by the Snapdragon 765G SoC, which is 5G capable. It comes with Adreno 620 GPU. It comes with 8 gigabytes of RAM and 128 gigabytes of storage. Moving to the camera, it has a triple RAID camera setup. The main camera is a 64 megapixel. Then we have an 8 megapixel, that's ultra wide, and we have a 2 megapixel for depth. Moving to the front facing camera, the main camera is a 44 megapixel. Then we have an 8 megapixel, that's wide. We also have a 4000 milliamp hour battery with the 33 watt fast charger. So guys, I've set up the device, so let's have a closer look at the same. And as you can see guys, it's having a AMOLED screen, that's Full HD Plus, and it's a 6.44 inch screen that you are having, and it has this in-display fingerprint scanner, and also this always on display mode is there, but it was disabled default. I've enabled it, so you have that, and you have this in-display fingerprint scanner. As you can see, you can also enable that face unlocking if you want, but as you can see, the in-display fingerprint scanner works very well with this one. And one thing is that this is the new version of this Fun Touch OS. As you can see, now you have the quick toggles over here and stuff. It's doing some updates in the background, guys. It's just started doing it. And if I go over here, the layout is closer to stock, and also I'm liking this. And if you go to the display option and all these things, again you have all the options, and even we have the low brightness anti-flicker mode. This is important if you have an AMOLED screen. Some people who are sensitive to that flickering, you can reduce it if you enable that. So, and I'm using the full screen mode, guys, so using the gestures and all these things. And if we go to about the phone, as you can see, 8 gigabytes of RAM and 128 gigabytes of storage that we are having. And this is running on FunTouch OS 11 version. This is on Android 10, but the brand has said that this will get the Android 11 update in December itself. So that's actually nice. I'm happy to see that Vivo now also has started to embrace closer to what do you say, stock Android experience. So that's actually nice. So you have this app tray also. Some apps are actually pre-installed on this one. So let's see how much storage do we actually get out of that 128 gigabytes. So let me just locate the storage, and it says 12% is sort of used. I haven't installed any apps, guys. So you're going to get 113 gigabytes of space available to you on this device. So let's just go back over here. Another thing is that this phone feels actually very light to hold. The weight balance has been done very well. So I'm also curious how much is the weight. So let's test it. So let's just place it over here, and 168, yeah, 169 grams. So relatively light to hold, and the weight balance has been done very well on this one. And again, now it's a Vivo phone, so again we know the camera should be actually good on this one. So let's test this one. Again, as I've told you, the main camera is a 64 megapixel, then we have 8 megapixel ultra wide, then we also have that 2 megapixel for depth, and this is the flash, guys. Front facing, again you have that U notch, but again main is 44 megapixel, and we also have 8 megapixels that ultra wide. So let's look at the camera, and I'm just going to agree all this. So this is the interface, and this is similar to earlier Vivo phones. So we even have super macro. Oh, that's nice. So I wasn't expecting that. It never said that. So yes, you can go really close to an object like this, and from here you get to other modes. So you have that, and it is trying to detect. So you have this lens. So super wide angle, bokeh. So you change it from here. This is the ultra wide, guys, and this is the 1x. And again, as this is having that 64 megapixel, it's easily able to actually zoom in. And we are also getting the natural background blur. I wasn't expecting that. I'm not in the bokeh mode, but if you click here, you can go to the bokeh mode, and here you can actually adjust how much background blurring you want by adjusting the aperture. So that's actually nice. So as you saw that, so swipe up. So yeah, you see that background blur here. So let's just go back, and also let's look at the front facing camera. So you have various modes over here, as you can see, document mode, AR, slow motion, and all those things. And if I go away, obviously it also has the night mode on this one, and also video mode is there. It can shoot video in 4K. But let's look at the front facing. I'm interested in that. See, so this is the 44 megapixel, and you tap here to go to that ultra wide. Wow, let me give you an idea. If you hold it like this, see, this is the regular mode, but when I go to wide angle, wow, so this is actually nice. It's great for vlogging and stuff. So we also have the bokeh mode and all those things. As you can see, a lot of modes actually. Again, Vivo is always about the front facing camera, so no wonder we have that. Even we have the HDR mode. So let me do one thing. Let me actually take some sample shots with this one and show you to you, so that you have a better idea regarding the camera. So these were taken with the rear facing camera and it was raining. As you can see, this is a regular shot, this is zoomed up, and this was that ultra wide, and some more sample shots that I got. And I have to say the camera performance actually looks to be really good on this one. Now moving to even human subjects, just notice the skin tones, how beautifully they were produced in regular shots, the portrait shot, or even wide angle. These were taken with the front facing camera, and I have to say the front facing camera performance was really good. You can also go that wide angle with the front facing. Now these were taken in semi-indoor conditions, that is artificial lighting conditions, and here also I would say that the performance is actually really good. The sample shots that I got were very good. Now these were taken in very low lighting conditions, and here also, as you can see, it did a good job. Even in ultra wide, I was surprised we got this result. Now moving to shots taken in my office in artificial lighting conditions, here also, as you can see, notice the skin tones, how beautifully it was produced. So definitely in terms of camera performance, it was very good. Even if you look at the front facing camera, just notice how well it lit up, and the skin tones colors were produced brilliantly. So I would definitely say in camera, it's doing a great job. So guys, that's it for the unboxing and first look at this Vivo V20 Pro. So what do you guys think about the same? And I was looking at this smartphone and looking at some other options that have 5G at this price point, and the OnePlus Nord comes to my mind. That also has almost the same chipset, but in terms of camera, I would say definitely this Vivo goes way ahead compared to the Nord. The camera was simply not that impressive on the Nord. And another thing is that if you are looking for 5G, this is one interesting thing that I noticed, and I got this from the website. If you notice, this is the Vivo V20 Pros. These are the radio bands that it has. Of course, it has the 2G, 3G, 4G, and 5G. I've highlighted the 5G bands in this green one. And as you can see, it has a lot of 5G bands that are supported. This is important. But on the OnePlus Nord, they also claim that it has that 5G. But if you notice, it has just the 5G on just one band. So I would say if you want to future-proof yourself and if you're looking for that 5G smartphone, I would definitely say that this Vivo V20 Pro, because it has far more 5G bands and a better camera, is a better device overall. I would say if you're looking for a 5G smartphone at this price point with a better camera. But what do you guys think about this smartphone? Do let me know in the comment section below. Anyways guys, that's it for now. Thanks for watching. This is Ranjit and I hope to see you in my next video. Take care guys.